Hi guys, welcome to my very first YouTube video that has been 12 years in the making. I have finally committed to it. Basically what's happened is I'm supposed to be in Vegas right now, but because of lockdown, we're gonna do a virtual house party tour for my friend because we're gonna be in Vegas and we were gonna do her birthday slash bachelorette, but I'm stuck at home. So if you want to learn how I did these eyes, keep on watching. Okay, I'm filming this from my front camera, so you have to bear with me. I'm going to start off with 24-hour eye base. This is the greatest eyeshadow primer you will ever use in your entire life. It's transparent, so if you have like discolored eyelids or you really want your colors to pop, you could use like a paint pot first, or you could put a little bit of concealer. I just like to use this. For my crease color, I'm going to use Uninterrupted, and this is a Morphe M513 brush. I don't know. I want this eye to be really blown out, so I'm going to take it up pretty high, almost into the brow bone, and right underneath my eyebrow. Large brushes because I want to cover quite a bit of area. I'm laughing because my cat is making a fucking shit ton of noise. You can use any black eyeliner of your choice as long as it's super, super creamy. Another trick I like is to just pick up a little bit right on your brush. And that makes it a little bit easier to blend out. I'm going to go back to that fluffy brush and just blend a little bit where those colors meet. It's just to ensure that the products are touching. We're not looking to like blend it out or anything just yet. Okay, next I'm taking Carbon Extreme. Ignore this. This is what I use for freckling. And I'm going to press this with the same brush right over top. And because I'm using black, I didn't do my foundation first, just in case there was a bunch of fallout. I'm going to switch brushes, and I'm going to go in with a 221. So it's a much smaller crease brush. And I'm going to pick up that Carbon Extreme, but I'm also going to mix a little bit of the Uninterrupted in. And then back with Uninterrupted. Used to filming videos this way. I mostly do Instagram stories, so this is like very foreign to me. And then with the 221 and just Carbon Extreme, tap away any extra. I'm just gonna push it into the crease so there's a little bit more depth. And at this point in the makeup, you don't have to worry if it's smoky enough, because we can always go back and keep adding. This color here that looks so muddy is called Saddle. I use this for freckling, as I had said earlier, so that's why it's kind of gross, but it's a great bronzy color. There's a lot of red undertone to it. So we're gonna just buff out this outer corner and just bring the depth up a little bit higher. If you had gone in with black or super dark brown, sometimes it can overpower the eye just a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna do my skin off camera and then we're gonna come back, we're gonna finish the eyes. Okay, so I have most of my skin done. Foundation, my color corrector, blush, bronzer, contour. And we're going to continue with the eyes. It's also snowing, by the way. Go back to the black liner. And I'm going to go along the lash line. And while that's still wet, I'm going to switch over to the 239 and buff that out. Now, I have very large eyes, so I can afford to take this down really far. If you have smaller eyes, you might want to keep it a little bit more towards the outer corner of the eye and not bring it all the way in or not as far down. But do whatever makes you happy. I freaking can't believe I'm supposed to be in Vegas right now. I would be getting ready, wearing all of the glitter, but instead I'm at home. Once you have that down, go back to your first blending brush, pick up a little bit of Uninterrupted, and buff this out. So most of the time with me, I don't have any of my looks planned. I'll have like an element of it planned, and then I kind of just go with the flow. So we're on this journey together. We're gonna go back to our liner and add some more. Switch back to the 221, and we're going to make that same mix between Carbon and Uninterrupted, and we're going to buff over top as well. Now for the inside corner, so this is the part that I kind of had in my brain, and we'll work it out. This is Copper Pot Pro Longwear Waterproof Color Stick. You can't get it anymore, but anything creamy and golden will do. So I'm going to get these hairs off my nose. So I'm going to load this up on the inside corner. If you have anything that's long wearing, it usually will dry fast, so just lay that in as quick as you can. And even if this is too much eyeshadow for you, you can still take elements of it and make it work for your personal makeup style. This would be a great tutorial for anybody who likes a lot of texture in makeup. That's me. I also have a really, not a bad habit, but I have a habit of not switching brushes often. But really when you're taking a drastic change from a dark color to a light color, switch your brushes. I'm gonna go in next with Gold Medalist eyeshadow. You can't get this anymore, but you can definitely find something similar. And I'm taking Fix Plus. I like to spray mine right in to the eyeshadow because I like to make more of a paste. So mix that guy up. Please also don't look at the difference in color between my hand and my face. We are not self-tanning during lockdown right now. So once I have the paste on the back of my brush, I'm just going to press that in to brighten it. And let's bring it down here too. So on top of those two layers, oh yes, let's go up high. We are now going to add a liquid glitter. So this is the Dazzleshadow liquid in Flash and Dash. This is one of my faves. So you can wear this by itself, or you could put like loose glitter on top. You could press an eyeshadow on top. I'm just adding this for more dimension. A common question that we get asked a lot is, like, when you're using so many different products, some people can't see them all separate, but that's not the end goal. It just helps with the dimension that we're going for, or the texture in my case. So we're gonna build that up because I want it to look like tinfoil. And I have some crystals and rhinestones that we're gonna add. I go back in with the Kajal. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. And I'm gonna just line the top. So because this product is creamier, it's gonna have more intensity than the powder. Going back to our brush. Okay, cool. So now that we've laid down the black and the intensity in here, the smokiness I want isn't as intense up there. So again, we're gonna mix our two shadows. Think of shadows like paint. They can blend into each other. You don't have to like layer them intensely. Favorite brushes of all time, the 224 from MAC, and I'm going to pick up Uninterrupted again, and we are going to buff right over top. Like so. So because my skin's been sitting for a while, I'm going to go in with Fix Plus just to reset the surface. And then I'm going to take Shape Tape in Medium Honey, and I'm going to just highlight down here. And if it covers any of the blush, it's okay because we can always go back in and adjust that. Normally I like to use the little gray beauty blender for the cheek for my concealer, but mine is garbage. So I'm going to use this brush. Anything that's dome shaped, big, kind of fluffy is great for concealer because you get more of that airbrush look. And this will also shape the bottom a bit. Actually, before I go on with the concealer, I'm going to take Uninterrupted again, and I'm going to take a 217. This is a medium-sized blending brush, and I'm going to press it along the outer edges. And the reason I'm pressing is because I want to see the color a little bit more. I'm not using it to buff out the black eyeshadow necessarily. I'm going to go in with my lightest concealer. This is my favorite concealer and my favorite step. This is a Studio Fix 24-hour concealer. I'm wearing NC30. They run a little bit lighter, so whatever your MAC shade is, go up 1 or 2, depending on how intense you want it to be. So I'm going to do my nose, the center of my forehead, all up in here, my chin, and my Cupid's bow. And I'm going to take this one a lot further. So I took the Medium Honey down in this area, and the NC30 is going in this zone. I don't wear a ton of foundation. I'm obsessed with concealer. So I love a ton of product, but very little of each one. So it all serves a purpose. And I love cream products too. I'm gonna just quickly. There we go. I'm gonna tight line. I'm gonna line all the way into the inner corner. Like so. I'm gonna put some down the center of my nose, the tip, and here. And then my bronzer brush, I'm just gonna rebuff those areas. My favorite thing to use in my brows is the False Lash Maximizer. It basically gives you that soap brow effect. So I'm going to give them a coat of this. So I'm going to be using the Shape and Shade brow tints. They are a brow marker. So I'm going to take Taupe, which is a gray color. I'm going to take this through my entire eyebrow. I just shaped my eyebrows the other day because I couldn't stand how, honestly, how disgusting I felt. This is day 30 of quarantine. So even just this little bit of taupeness has darkened this, mostly because the product's wet. So that would be like a soft, natural brow, but I want a little bit more definition. So I'm going to go in with Stud, which is a deep brown. But I'm going to be a little bit more strategic with how I place these. I'm going to go quite full at the front. Always have one good brow and one crappy brow. So start with your crappy brow, match your good brow. This is my crappy brow. Okay, so I'm really excited about this. I bought it on Amazon, specifically because I was so tired of using tweezers to put on rhinestones. I've never used a wax pen before, so we're gonna try that. This is the wax pen. I don't know what this is for. It looks like a mechanical pencil. Do I put on lash glue with that side? Okay, wax pen. And then I got these clear crystals. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna roll my sleeves. I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand. Oh my God, we're gonna experience this together. Okay, so I'm gonna start with number 3, which are these, like, they literally have Swarovski crystals that I like to use a lot, but Amazon. How does that stick? That's crazy. I'm gonna use this end for the lash glue because why not? And I'm gonna start placing those crystals. What? How? That's so crazy. So you get the idea. I'm going to crystal off camera and then we come back. Oh, do you use this to sort the crystals and like flip them over? I have no idea. I'm fascinated right now. Does this ever stop working? For some godforsaken reason, I don't have the right amount of lashes. I have like 3 left pairs and 1 right pair. I don't know what happened. So I crystalled the eyes. And now I'm going to, I hate how these lashes feel. I wear the same combo every single day. 75s and 76s from MAC. I refuse to try anything else. I get like a month's wear out of each like pair. So I'm upset right now. Anyways, we're gonna go on to the lip. And I'm gonna customize my own nude today. So I have lip mixes from Pro. So we have deep tone nude, mid-tone nude, and then white. It's this on the back of my hand. And I'm going to start with a liner, I think. On Point liner from House Labs. So this is my favorite liner. I have a lot of favorite nude lips, so if you follow me on Instagram, I used to do a lot of like lip videos of the day, and I would customize like tons of different nude combos. They're still posted. Fun fact too, I got reposted by Lady Gaga when House Labs came out, so it's a very big moment for me. She's my queen. Okay, so On Point, and I'm going to line the whole lip. This is just such a freaking good nude. I'm gonna color in the lip a little. I can't believe I'm supposed to be in Vegas right now. Oh, that makes no sense. It's fine. So I'm gonna take a little bit of, so basically what lip mix is it's just a pigment. So you're just getting pure color. You just need a little guy, and you can mix and customize any shade that you want. So it comes in primary colors as well too, so you can make anything. I'm going to take a little bit of deep tone nude, and then I'm going to mix those first. 242 from MAC, it's one of my favorite lip brushes. I'm going to put the white on the back of my hand too, just in case I want to lighten it a bit. So we're going to mix the two nudes together. And it's like a satin finish. I'm gonna pick up, they're very lightweight too, like you're not gonna feel them when you're wearing them. And they last quite a bit as well. When I worked eye mats, I used a lip mix, and it lasted like 6 or 7 hours before I really needed to touch it up. And then I'm going to take the white, and I'm going to mix it right down in to that nude color, and I'm going to soften, oh yes, soften the center. Oh. Yes. I really like that. I want to darken the outer corners, so I'm going to go back in with the deeper one. Lip mixes are great for anybody really. Like if you don't want to commit to a full lipstick but you want to experiment with color, or you don't want to buy a set, or whatever the case may be, just get either the nude, the two nudes and white, or get your primary colors and make your own, and white as well. Oh my god, I love that. Yeah, we're gonna add highlighter. Oh my god, I feel so good in makeup. She's much loved. Same thing, I'm gonna spray right into her. And for a highlighting brush, this is another Morphe brush. I feel so good. Okay, that's it. That's the look. It's our smoky eye. It's our Crystal Heaven. Wow. I haven't worn this much makeup in so long. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my first ever YouTube video that has been years in the making. Okay, I'm super active on Instagram, so please feel free to go follow me over there. I'm not cool enough to not answer your DMs. Like, I'll answer you. Send me funny stuff. Ask me any makeup related questions. I have a lot of experience, so I can help you out. Fun fact about myself is I don't actually ever wear a middle part, but quarantine has given it to me. So welcome to day 30